Hello, welcome to another session of OCD. Welcome to my workshop. I'm going to do a quick video today. I've got a van back that I had a couple of months ago that I applied Bilt Hamber double speed wax to. So today's video is purely to see how that's fared. Let's have a look at the properties, the water behaviour after a couple of months. So what I'm going to do, we'll have a walk around it in a minute. It looks pretty clean actually. He has cleaned it in as much as he's gone over it with a hose. He hasn't touched it with a mitt. He's just literally hosed it off every week. So it hasn't been properly cleaned. So we'll go around and have a look at it in a minute. I'll do a quick wash, which you don't need to see, so I'll do that off camera, and then we'll put the hose on it and we'll see what the water behaviour is like. That way you'll be able to see whether that's worth getting. So let's just go and have a quick look around the van now, shall we? So you can see it's kept pretty clean considering the weather that we've had. All that's had on it is a hose pipe. It hasn't been hand washed at all. So that says to me that road grime has had a bit of a job sticking to it. It does still feel quite slick as well, and for a wax I'm quite impressed with it. Yeah, so that's I'm quite surprised how slick that is to the touch. For a wax, I'm pleasantly surprised. What I'll do, I'll put some water on it first, so we'll see what the water behaviour is like. Then we'll wash it and we'll see what it's like again. So so let's go and put the hose on it now, shall we? Well, that's disappointing. That looks pretty flat. Now that's 2 months, and that was prepared properly, so that's quite disappointing. Let's go over it and wash it and then see if that makes a difference. Okay, so I've just washed it. I've washed it with just ordinary Auto-Glim car shampoo, so nothing special. And I have to say, having washed it, it has brought a little bit of the protection or the water behaviour back to life. Let's put the hose on it and see what you think. So very little beading, but the water is sheeting off. There is protection on there. The water is sheeting off. And as I said before, it does feel a little bit slick still. I'll leave it up to you guys. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm not trying to prove this is a great product or a bad product. I'm just trying to see what we get out of it. So you see that water has sheeted off the bonnet quite nicely, but there is no beading, if beading is important to you. I think you can say that the protection is still alive, and that's 2 months. We had hot weather, beginning of that 2 months we had hot weather, and we've had quite a bit of rain. It is used every day, but like I said, the guy hoses it down. That's all he does, he hoses it down with filtered water, because he's a window cleaner, so he hoses it down with filtered water once a week. That has still got protection on it. Whether that's good enough, I'll leave that up to you guys. So there we go guys, I don't know what you want to make of that. For me, there's definitely protection on the car. Is it good enough for 2 months? To be honest, I was expecting a bit more. It was definitely flat, you saw when I put water on it originally. After washing it, and I used Auto-Glim, where is it? I used Auto-Glim Bodywork shampoo, so nothing special. and it seemed to, it was almost as though it cleaned the pores of the clear coat and brought the protection back to life a little bit. Whether it brought it back enough to warrant buying that a second time, for me, I don't think so. So it was definitely slick to the touch after 2 months. The car was reasonably clean, or the van was reasonably clean, considering it's just been hosed down and not hand washed. It was reasonably clean, so there was nothing, there was no tree sap, bird poo or road grime really stuck to the car at all. So protection wise, I suppose you could say it did its job. Once it was washed, the protection did come back to life. Did it come back enough? You got to make your own mind up. For me, no, I don't think so. I think that's a nice product, but it's not one that I would buy again. I would want more. I was expecting more from everything that I've heard from people talking about Bilt Hamber double speed wax. From everything I've heard about it, I was expecting more than that. I was expecting a better water behaviour after 2 months. You guys may well disagree with me, and you know, it's only everybody's opinion. Put your comments down below on what you guys think, but for me, this isn't something that I would go out of my way to buy again. So that's it. A little bit disappointing really for me, but it might live up to your expectations, and I think that's what it's all about really, isn't it? Managing people's expectations. So like I said, I wouldn't go out and buy it again, but that's just me. So until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.